Welcome back, viewers. I am Sweetbattlescars, and we have a hero with us today. A hero who has crossed distant fields in Hyrule, soared through the blue skies of Skyloft, and even crossed through the space-time continuum. I think you all know who I'm talking about here. Yes, it's Link. Specifically, the Figma Link, released a few days ago, or I think about a week ago, in Japan. So I decided to import this guy, and I finally got him in a package today. So we're gonna do an unboxing and go over this awesome figure. The images online looked amazing, so I hope it translates in the figure. So let's take a look at the box. As is tradition, this is the packaging that he comes in, the box. Figma, product number 153. We have the Skyward Sword logo there. On the bottom, we have a pretty cool image of the figure itself on the side. Really awesome colors. Colors taken directly from the game. And in the back, we have a few poses. This is a posable figure. So he does come with a couple of accessories, sword and shield mainly. And he does come with an extra face so that you can give him some expression. So pretty cool images in the back there of the figure, and then an action pose on the other side of the box. And this is the top, just a picture of the figure and the logo, the Figma logo. Same in the bottom. So let's take a look inside. Let's get him out of this box. So he comes in the, your typical clear packaging. He does come with this backing with a Skyward Sword logo. It seems like it's a cutout, so you can kind of cut this out and display it in some manner, but I guess we'll have to figure that out later. So here's the main item, the figure. So now that my camera has focused, let's take a look. We're gonna open it here, and I am actually going to go ahead and adjust my camera for you guys so you get a good view of this guy. So first things first, here is the figure after I've taken out of plastic packaging. So looks nice already. Looks really well made. So it's your typical plastic, feels like PVC plastic. There's a piece of plastic on his neck that I'm gonna have to get rid of. Don't want to pull too hard. Okay, there we go. So here we take a look. Let's take a look at the face. Zoom in a little bit. There is the face. Really nice paint job on the face. There's no smudges, no dirty lines. Everything is really nicely dialed in. The back of his head, really nice. Look at that nice green. Looks really neon on camera. I don't know how the video will look, but it's a really bright green. Taken from the Skyward Sword version of Link. Pretty good detail on his clothes, on the belt. Really clean lines on the paint. Really good paint job. I went there first because I always look at the paint job on these figures. I really like it when companies take good care in doing a good job with the painting of these figures. So here we have the legs. So again, nicely done. Really nice figure. So let's take a look at the joints. So we have what looks like a ball joint on the neck. As you can see, it kind of swivels there. It goes left, right, and it actually goes all the way around, like so. I don't know what this is for. I guess maybe it's for I don't know if it has anything to do with exchanging the face, maybe. I'll take a look at the instructions later. So we have a joint on the shoulder joints. It looks like it's a ball joint also. So you can go all the way around like so, and up about that much. It doesn't look like I can pop it out and get more movement there, but you can get pretty good movement on the ball joint. So because of his clothes here, I guess you can go higher up, but it is a ball joint. So we have another joint on the elbow, and it's a ball joint, kind of. It's a hinge joint. Looks kind of round though. So it is a hinge joint, and it goes up about that much. So you can get some pretty good poses with that, and it goes back about that much, which is all you need. So on the waist, you can go pretty much all the way around. The plastic does seem to kind of grind a little bit, but it seems that you can take it. I don't see any scratches or anything like that, so good movement on the waist. And you can also go back about that much and forward about that. So that's it for the waist. Legs, obviously, this part of his clothing is flexible, it's rubber, so it does stretch a little bit. So notice here how it's bending. So it allows for the legs to move a little bit. Again, it's not a lot, so there's only so much you can do with the legs. I really don't want to bend this rubber anymore, so we're gonna leave it at that. And we have another hinge joint on the knee. So you get a lot of good movement here. Notice it goes up about that much, and you can have it straight like so. So really good movement on the knee there, I gotta say. Next, the ankle. It's on another hinge joint, so it goes back about that much and forward about that much, and it spins a little bit. It's a peg that goes into the leg, the little hinge joint, but not a lot of movement there. The plastic kind of hits on the top there. The foot hits on this part here. So that's it about for the ankle. And then the toes are on a hinge joint, so you go up about that much. And pretty good boot detail on its boots there in the bottom. So again, pretty flexible rubber. The pieces do move. Notice how it's in several pieces, so you can get some pretty good movement. But again, notice the bend there. The rubber bends a little bit, so you want to be careful. Sometimes you see tears in these figures from too much movement. I'm not gonna be touching this guy too much. I'm gonna be just probably placing it on my shelf with a cool pose or something. So nice figure, I gotta say. Let's take a look at some of the accessories. He just fell. Come on, Link, stand up straight. There we go. So here we have okay, that did it. So we have a Hylian shield, nicely detailed, really nicely painted, of course from Skyward Sword also, and it's pretty much the same shield through the series. It changes a little bit, maybe not too much. So Hylian shield here, iconic Hylian shield. We have the Master Sword from Skyward Sword after it's transformed, after it awakens in the game. And here we have an extra piece of hair for the other face. And here is the second face it comes with, the extra face. Notice it's a screaming. He's angry and screaming at the enemies. So let's see how we can exchange these. So I'm guessing you just pop the face right out. The hair first, of course. There are the pegs. And these pieces of hair look pretty much identical. This one's a little different. And here we have the face. So there you go. Pretty simple. And you can go ahead and attach the other face onto it, like so. And let's use the other hair. Let's really compare them. I don't know why they gave me an extra. I don't know why it comes with extra hair. It looks to be about the same. So, but we'll give it this. It might be. Oh, it's actually, there we go. There's the difference. This is the action hair. So this is when Link is moving around and you know, using his sword and stuff. You see there the hair is moving with the wind a little bit. So you can tell that's his action hair. So it goes well with that face. It's a little more messed up. This hair is a little more kind of just sitting there. So there's the difference. Nice expression on him. It does look like Link did in the game. So really awesome. Here we have the shield, and of course it comes with extra sets of hands for allowing him to grab onto the sword and shield. And a nice detail, I think, is the little piece that these come with. They come nicely in this little stand, little thing to put them on. So see, you have open palms, completely open palms, relaxed hands here, also a pair of relaxed hands, a pair of and two pairs of partially opened fists for I'm guessing this is for the sword and shield, obviously. So a nice pair of partially closed fists there. And so of course we can use them interchangeably with the sword. So let's try it out here. And these things are always a little stiff, so you want to be careful not to break them. So let's see. Maybe on this, actually. Don't want to break anything. Usually these are a little flexible, but it doesn't look like these are too flexible. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it. Let's see. No, we can do it. Thought this was supposed to pop out. Usually some of these weapons they have this little end piece that pops out, but you know, I think for now it's really stiff in there. The thumb doesn't seem to move either. So I really don't want to scratch the paint. I don't know why they make this so difficult. So it did come with instructions, but this should be pretty straightforward. Shouldn't need instructions. And so it is a little difficult to put it in there. You know, every figure is different, so I'm guessing some people might have a little easier time putting that in there, but the hands in mine are really stiff. So after some work, you know, I was able to put in the sword, but again, I'm just really paranoid. I don't want to scratch the paint on this sword. I don't want to scratch the paint off the hand. So I guess if you don't have to be so careful, but I just really don't want to scratch anything of this figure. So you see now I got the sword in there, and you know, after you do it once, it's not so much of a struggle. You should be able to do it a little easier. And of course, you see where Link would grab his shield. The same way he grabs onto the sword in there, this would go into his arm. And we gotta unclip this a little bit. So with another one of the hands, you can just, you know, place it in there, and there we go. And Link could grab onto his shield, of course, using the other hand, so he can grab onto that handle, which I'm not gonna do right now. So that's that. He does also come with a little stand. And this unboxing is getting a little long here, so I'm gonna keep it short and show you the stand, and I think that should be it. Here we go. Okay, so he does come with this nice stand, and you can use this stand for various poses. And this goes in the back like so. You can have it in the back and have him, you know, be standing. He's kind of angry. And he also has another one down here, so pretty sure you can, you know, choose different spots where you can use that. And so, you know, nice base for posability, for posing. So really nice. Last but not least, he does come with a little I guess motion piece here. This blue piece of plastic here attaches to the sword, so that you can give it that you know, it's just gonna goes in like that, so you can gonna give it like that action pose with the sword strikes. So nice detail, I gotta say. And then of course, so that's for some poses there, some action poses. And then you take out the sword, and I just dropped mine, so I had to pick it up. It does come with a nice little cover or sheath, and you can just attach it to the back like so. And it does attach nicely, so you can have Link with his sword put away. And of course, there's also, you can also attach the shield to the back, which I don't know how to do yet. It should have a little explanation here. See, this is the instruction booklet. It comes with the different parts, and shows you how to attach the shield to the hands and how to attach the sheath to the shield. So you have to take out the back of this part here and use the handle actually to. So that's pretty convenient. I thought there would be a whole piece there to hold it. So you just gotta place the little handle back there, and just make it there you go. Just make it fit like so. So it just fell. Okay, so you got to put it in through the top to make sure that it doesn't fall. Come on, we can do this. Okay. So all in all, it's a it's a really nice figure. I really like the how the material that they chose to make it. It's again, it's really stiff plastic, but it doesn't break. It's very durable. So you might find it that when you get yours, it might be a little difficult to put like his sword into his hand, but that's always difficult with new figures. And if you're like me, you're gonna want to be really careful and not scratch any of the paint. I really hate it when you go and try to pose these figures and then the paint scratches and whatnot. So I'm sorry if this review took a little long. I just didn't want to scratch anything on this guy. So there is Link with his sword and shield finally in place, placed on his back. And notice how well he stands with the items on his back. He doesn't want to fall or anything. So the joints are nice and solid. They're not loose, so you can get some really nice poses out of this guy. So that's it for my unboxing of the Figma link. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if this took a little long, a little long, but just wanted to be careful with the paint and didn't want to break anything. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.